Hi, I'm Bry Cox with BryCoxWORKSHOPS.com. For this week's video, I want to talk a little bit about online validation versus getting paid. All right, because as artists, we get paid in two ways. We get paid in actual money, but we also get paid in thank you. So aside from even just online social validation, right? Sometimes if you get paid with money, but the client just walks out and doesn't even say thank you or that they loved it or don't give you any kind of feedback, right? It's not as good and it's not as fulfilling as sometimes even if you give a client a deal on the money, but they come in and go, oh, I love you so much. This is amazing. This is good. Like, right? As an artist, you're creating something from scratch. You are putting your whole heart and soul and craftsmanship into creating something that you're giving to them, and you want them to thank you. Well, with the whole advent of social media, this has all kind of been exaggerated into a new form, which is online social validation. And in many ways, photographers are so willing to get likes. They want likes on all this stuff that they will do all of this free stuff, free, and forget about actually having a business. So think about it this way. The ultimate like is getting paid. The ultimate form of validation is getting paid, because as a business, you are a service. You are creating something, and you only get paid when you give enough service to either a lot of service to a few people or enough service to a lot of people. So think about it. When you go shop somewhere and you say, I want to get this, well, I want to just buy this, right? The whole idea of a free market system is they're like, well, what have you done to help your fellow man? And then you say, well, I made these amazing photographs, and they'll say, prove it. And you go, here's my dollars. They gave me dollars as a thank you, and I'm giving you dollars as a thank you for whatever I want to buy, right? And so your dollars are thank yous. It means you have properly serviced your client, and if they keep coming back, that means they appreciate your service and they want to continually thank you. So when you, there's always that temptation to just want to do free stuff. And I actually have a little suggestion. If, let's say it's a friend and they're like, dude, will you just do my wedding for free because I'm a friend or I'm a relative, or maybe it's somebody who's really, really close. I'll say, no, I can't do a wedding for free. That's a huge amount of time investment and cost and everything else. And I don't do weddings unless I do everything full-blown the way I do weddings, my way, which is very expensive. So I'll say, no, I can't do a free wedding, but what I can do is you want to come into my studio, I'll do you a free portrait. And this is a 10-minute session, and I will pick my favorite portrait and I'll print it up in a size that I like for them, and I will code it and mount it, and I give them one portrait. That is my gift, and that actually has a big value. If I were to charge for that, right, that has a big value depending on the size of the image. It could cost, close to $1,000, a little bit under $1,000. So that has value, but it's not as much of a huge investment on my end to give somebody something free. And at the same time, hopefully they are very grateful for that. And they also understand how much goes into that, as opposed to just saying, it's just a day. You're coming to my wedding, right? Just bring your camera. Just bring it. Come hang out with me and bring your camera. Or at the same time, too, a lot of times girls, they'll be like, I'm cute. Wanna do a free portfolio shoot with me? And you're like, no, I don't want to do a free portfolio shoot with you. Now, there are a couple occasions when maybe I have a shoot in mind or something, and I may contact a model specifically and say, hey, will you want to work with me for something specifically? But I don't want to respond to all these people who just want to do free stuff, or be like, hey, come shoot my party for free. Right, or even just trying to give people free stuff for the online validation. So keep in mind, social media is really good for marketing and getting your work constantly kind of hitting people mentally and just a little drip. But at the same time, keep that balance of online thank yous are not nearly the same as money thank yous. When people thank you by pulling out their wallet or their checkbook and writing a check and handing it over to you, that is the ultimate form of a thank you. All right, America, if you have any questions for me, photography related, lighting, posing, and of course I have full hour-longs, not just hour-longs, but hours-long courses on lighting, workflow, video production, all this kind of stuff, even sales on my website, BryCox, BryCox Workshops.com. Until next time, America.